Hi everyone, I'm Karan and welcome to Karan's Gyan. The stock news on focus for today is ITC's quarter 4 results and the dividend declared by ITC. So I would take you to the tabular comparison of ITC's quarter on quarter results and year on year results. So comparing ITC's result of March 2020 to its result in the quarter December 2019, pretty much the change has been flat. The revenue from operations, so the revenue from sales has decreased by 6%, and this is understandable because the market as such is turbulent because of lockdown. Obviously ITC's operations will be affected. It has hotel businesses, it has cigarette business, it has stationery business, and all of this was affected. However, this result isn't that bad. It is almost at par with what the market expected. So it hasn't shocked the market today. It is pretty much what the market expected. Market expected almost a stagnant growth or a stagnant degrowth in its revenues from operation. So this is what ITC has showed us. Operating profit is pretty much the same. So since the operating profit is the same, obviously there's something wrong with what's happening on the outside, and it's there's nothing wrong with what's happening in the company. So that's why operating profit is pretty much the same. Mm, the net profit again is low because the revenue from operations are low. The net profit is stagnant and it has almost fallen by 3%. Comparing year on year results, comparing the results of ITC in the quarter of March 2020 to the quarter of March 2019, we see again there's a drop in revenue. However, there's an increase in net profit. Operating profit is again stagnant. So, as you can see, the results of ITC are pretty much stagnant. They haven't been affected a lot by the current lockdown and by the pandemic the world is facing. So I would say it has not, there's nothing shocking that is happening here. It is the ITC has performed almost at par to market's expectations. So no surprises here, and there'll be no surprises in the share movement tomorrow. Uh, we'll talk about industry sector, industry specific revenues. As you know, ITC is in a lot of businesses. It is in diversified businesses. It is in the cigarette business, it is in education and stationery product business, it is in consumer goods business, it is in the business of fashion. So we'll talk about each of those. So as you know, during the lockdown, cigarette sales were not allowed. As a result, you would expect a loss in revenue. So ITC reported a revenue from cigarettes to be about 5,130 crores for this quarter, compared to about 5,500 crores in the quarter last year. That means in March 2019. Mm, ITC said that the education and stationery product business, which reported strong growth till February, was severely impacted in the peak month of March due to closure of education institutes. So, since a lot of schools, colleges are shut down, its stationery product sales aren't as much as it were. It was strong till February because there was no lockdown till February, but during March, when it is the time of exams, or it is the time of new semester or new year for school or college students, it was expecting high sales. But since there was a lockdown, the sales have been considerably affected. A strong momentum has been witnessed in essential consumer goods. So biscuits, juices, it has a lot of consumer goods, consumables, I would say. And because of this, the company has ramped up its capacity to service the surge in demand across these categories. So it has basically increased its production capacities to serve the consumer goods. And it has kind of subdued the pending resumption of it has subdued the production of EPSB segment. It has kind of reduced the production of education and stationery products and it is waiting for education institutes to open. IT said ITC said its hotel business posted strong growth in present segment revenue and segment results. It showed about 19% increase in its revenue and 29% increase in its results. However, these were for the first 9 months. Hotel industry was severely impacted due to outbreak of coronavirus pandemic towards the end of the year. Uh, s- a- Seeing the results, the ITC board has recommended about 10 rupees 15 paisa dividend per share, which is a good dividend, which is about 5% dividend yield. I would move on to share prices of ITC. So ITC has had a very rocky history of share price, and as you can see, it made a low on 16th March of about 147 rupees, and as of now, it is trading at somewhere around 195 rupees, and I would say it is at a good price right now. And if anyone wants to acquire ITC, it is a good time to acquire ITC. It has strong fundamentals, it has strong growth, and it has made, like, high past highs. And once this pandemic is over, ITC would go back to its previous levels of 200 to 300, and it can give you good returns if you want to look at the long run. So guys, this is pretty much it about ITC's result analysis, and I hope you liked the video.